All right, so now in this video, we're going to go ahead and accept our changes back from our accountant. You know, we have had this accountant's changes pending, sitting here, making sure that we knew that we had the accountant's copy out for about a week now, and our accountant has finished doing work in our file and has sent it back to us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead under File, down to Accountant's Copy, Client Activities, and say import changes from file. Now again, if you have a web service, you can do that, but I'm just going to do it from the file for now. All right, I'm going to scroll on down. I'm looking for a .qby file, and here we have a .qby file. Okay, it's going to give me a notice of all of the changes that my client made. It can be a whole long list of things here. You can save a copy of this to a PDF. You can print it out if you want to. All right, and then once you decide that it looks like everything's okay, you can go ahead and incorporate your accountant's changes. Now, when these are brought into your file, make sure to note that it's not final. You can still go back and change these if something's wrong after the fact. Okay, because now once you import these changes, this accountant's copy changes pending is going to go away, and you'll have access to doing things in the prior year, or the data prior to the dividing date. Okay, so incorporate accountant's changes. Okay, it makes you do a backup first. I'm just going to go ahead and save it to my desktop for now. All right, create the backup. Now it says it's incorporating accountant's changes. It gives you a summary after the fact, okay, of everything that was added or changed. So notice how originally in our other video you saw I added a journal entry and the date was 5/17/2011. Of course, that wouldn't have been added in because it was a date after the dividing date. But then I changed it to be dated 12/31. So it tracks not only what's added, but it tracks what's changed. If there were new items entered, new customers entered, all that stuff is kept track of here. All right, so I can go ahead and say save as a PDF again and print them again, or I can just go ahead and close out. All right. Now it gives you a little warning. It says, do you want to set your closing date and password at this time? Because your accountant's just finished closing your books for you. Do you want to do that? So you can do that if you choose. It's a good little warning for them to have for you there. But we talk about that in another video. So that is how you incorporate your accountant's changes.